This is a Rogue Media Network podcast. Central Texas Life with Ann Harder presents Central Texas Events.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Central Texas Events. And there is a landmark event in Central Texas coming up on the 22nd, and that is Jurassic Park in concert.
Oh, yes.
And I have with me the wonderful Dianne Sawyer, who is the president of the board of directors for the Waco Symphony Association, and have wanted to see a live symphony orchestra perform while we're watching a movie. That's never happened in Waco before.
That's right. Never.
And it's happening. And it is Jurassic Park. So how are tickets, first of all, are there tickets still available?
There are some tickets still available. We have sold about 2/3, 3/4 of them already.
Really?
So
I mean, just what, 2,000 seat capacity there in Waco Hall.
So recommend that you buy them now.
Okay. And so one of the reasons is, it's not an inexpensive thing to have. You hear of other symphony orchestras doing the Harry Potter series and the this and the that, and it's expensive.
Very expensive.
To do because there's a gigantic screen that's going to be on Waco Hall stage, right?
Right. There is. And then we'll have a huge orchestra to play along. And it's really fascinating. I'm so interested in seeing how they're going to be able to keep up with that movie for 2 hours.
Well, I know. Don't you know they're going to be wanting to look up and
You would
catch
think.
the screen, but they need to be looking at our maestro, Larry Lowe. And I'm really excited about this because Larry is an expert in doing this kind of thing.
Oh, yes, he is.
In fact, there are symphony conductors that have accreditation, and he has letters behind his name for the skill of conducting an orchestra to as a soundtrack to a film. I mean, it's very definitely a skill that he has. He's done a jillion of these in other places around the country. So the fact that Waco is now getting Jurassic Park is pretty exciting.
That's right. We're looking forward to it.
Well, now this, of course, the amazing John Williams wrote the score. So many, E.T., you can just go down the list, Superman, all the wonderful scores. There are a lot of wonderful movies. It would be fun to see this too. Do you know why Jurassic Park was chosen in particular?
I think it's one of Larry Lowe's favorites.
Well, I guess he has a right to have a favorite or two.
Yeah. He has done it before, and I hear occasionally he will wear a costume. He won't probably for this one since it's for the whole concert, but
that would be, well, yes, because I have seen the T-Rex costume come out occasionally at Waco Hall during children's symphonies, but yeah, that'd be interesting though if he did that. But
I think we will have someone in a T-Rex costume.
Well, and and that's kind of the whole point of this. Make it be fun. Come to the concert in costume.
Sure. We wouldn't mind that at all.
There'll be selfie stations, I'm sure.
There will be. We'll have some popcorn that's available and other concessions.
Okay, but not to eat inside Waco Hall.
Actually, we have special permission this time.
Get out, really?
Really. So you'll
Well,
be
you're
able
going
to
to a
eat your
movie.
popcorn during the movie.
Oh my goodness. Okay, all right. Well, that's a whole different thing. Well, full disclosure, I have not seen the movie Jurassic Park.
I have not either.
Have
I've
you
read
not?
the book, but I've never seen the movie.
I know of it.
Mhm.
I've seen snippets, but to say I sat down and watched the whole thing, no.
It should be interesting.
It really should. And, just the whole dynamics of having live musicians playing that fabulous score, it's got to just take it to a whole nother level.
Oh, yes. I've watched musicians play for silent movie before.
Oh,
And
really?
it really makes a difference to see the live orchestra for that. But that's such a short period of time.
Yeah.
And for this music to be with a full orchestra live, it's just going to be exciting.
Well, it's really it's groundbreaking because, as I say, this is something that I have been looking forward to the Waco Symphony doing, because so many, we say, oh, well, we need younger people to come to symphonic orchestra performances, and this is one thing that whole families will come.
Yes, it is. And we're hoping that this is the first of many. So if
Yeah.
we get a good turnout for this one, I'm sure there will be more.
And that was a good tease, because I think maybe at Christmas there might be another opportunity. But another thing that the Waco Symphony does prior to the concert is a chat with the maestro ahead of time.
That's
You want
right.
to talk about that?
He is there to discuss the music and to give you pointers of what to look for.
Right, and that always takes place prior to the concert, so it'll be about 6:10, because the movie starts at 7.
7.
Concert movie starts at 7, and Maestro Lowe will be in recital hall too. It's as you come into Waco Hall, it's a room
Right off the lobby area, and somebody will be
To the
there
left.
to direct
you to it. But definitely pack into your make account for your time to be able to do that, because it just really brings a lot of aspects of what you're going to see to life.
Right.
Yeah, I never want to miss the notes. They call it concert notes ahead of time. Well, this is really it's exciting. There are some tickets available though, and so how can folks get tickets?
They can just put in Waco Symphony Orchestra, and the ticket should be there. We want you to use our site or to make sure that you've got legitimate tickets.
Oh, right. So yeah, don't try to go through
A third party
ticket thing. Go to
Right.
wacosymphony.org.
org.
wacosymphony.org. Yes, well, it's going to be awesome. It's going to be a wonderful experience for everybody. And thank you for your time. You've dedicated so much to the Waco Symphony, and I know it's a labor of love.
It is. It's a wonderful thing to have here in Waco.
Yeah, it does so much to bring just a great quality of life to the community. I mean, I talk to people who say, "Yeah, I was considering coming to Waco for this job or that," but said when I learned there was a symphony, that kind of pushed them over the edge for wanting to come. And you don't really think about that, but
I hear that quite a bit, though.
yeah,
I really do.
yeah. Well, we're excited. And Dianne, thank you again so much for sharing with us about Jurassic Park in concert. That is the 22nd at 7 p.m. at Waco Hall, and parking is available around
Right.
campus.
They're all around campus. There is a parking garage on 4th Street.
Yeah, it's going to be great.
It
Thank
is.
you.
Thank you.
Look forward to it. Bye-bye.
This has been a Rogue Media Network production.